So we actually just received word backstage there was another attack on a set of tag teams before this big tag team match. The Rizzlers and the Italian Stallions were taken out backstage, and this isn't the first attack that happened. We know on the away show there was another attack to the debuting of the longest reigning New Talent Tag Champions, who were the Country Dominance team. They were taken out as well. I don't know who's doing this, but we gotta get some order involved here in the show. But nonetheless, we have to move on to our next scheduled matchup, which is the first part of the all-in-one women's title tournament for Extravaganza. And we're going to start it out with two competitors, Kayla and Jess. That will be coming up right now. Well, she's named Bad Attitude Kayla for a reason. She was moved up from the New Talent show a while ago. And she's not only that, she's the wife of, as well, Chosen.One. So she's here on the home show, obviously Chosen.One on the away show. Two different sides to the coin there. But tonight, she's looking to gain herself a chance to go to Extravaganza. What a tournament this is going to start out to be here. It's going to be within the next couple weeks. Well, definitely not a fan favorite is Thunderbolt Jessica. A very dominant individual nonetheless, but we'll see if she can actually move on to in this tournament against Kayla. And here we go, two women ready to go here and ready to move on in this tournament. Only one will move on between these two here in the home show. But what an opportunity for one of them indeed, not only being a part of the home show, but to possibly face the away show champion, who currently is a two-time away show all-in-one women's champion, who is Ash, the daughter of the legendary Chuckles here in the TPW show. Well, Hans, it's definitely gonna be a fight for you in this tournament, but what about the news of another attack to two veteran tag teams backstage before this match even started? Well, it's not the first time that that's happened here in TPW, but definitely they're picking off a lot of people that are causing rifts here on the show. I mean, they took out Country Dominance, the number one contenders for the main tag titles at Extravaganza. And obviously we know that now that they're injured till further notice, as well as possibly the Rizzlers and the Italian Stallions are injured as well. This is definitely being a huge question mark in who is involved in these attacks. I mean, we've seen teams come and go here in the company, especially the current teams of the new corporation, the United Kingdom, the Faces of Fear. But I believe for sure that it has to be someone new or someone that we haven't met before, because all the other teams would have been involved always have their own training regimens and styles that they do to get involved in the shows. So we know that it can't be anyone already on the roster. I mean, from what I think, I agree with you, Hans, with that. It has to be someone possibly that we've never met here before in the company. But, you know, weirder things have happened here in the company. We've seen WWE superstars get involved in the matches here in TPW randomly. So we honestly don't know who's involved in these attacks, but hopefully we'll get a answer soon. Nonetheless, we still have that big main event coming up, I guess, next now, because that first match was taken out, the tag match between the Rizzlers and the Italian Stallion, because of that attack. But what a tournament to kick off our home show with the all-in-one women's title opportunity on the line at Extravaganza. For these women, it's a very big deal because, again, a spot to be involved in Extravaganza, but as well to be involved in a title match at Extravaganza is a huge opportunity. Indeed, so close to Extravaganza, only 2 months away and not too far. And we already know that it'll be in Blackpool, England. So that'll be the hometown of Razor and Rachel. The legend Razor, obviously we know him. And Rachel, his daughter, currently competing in the women's division here in TPW. Definitely be a hometown feel for them. Ooh, what a toss by Kayla to Jess there. Big shoulder tackle, really bringing all the power here in this matchup is Kayla. But a kick out, not even a 1 on Thunderbolt Jess. But I'm still reeling from who is really involved in those attacks. I'm still thinking about it. I can't get that off my mind, but we're going to have to, Hans, and move on in the show. Hopefully we'll get some answers soon and who's involved in those attacks. And if it's just one individual or maybe a group of individuals, we have no idea. What a table set up outside of the ring as well as in the ring from Kayla. Going right after Jess here. And now replacing the table. Oh! Right on top of Jess. Well, what a week of action we'll have, obviously, as always. But, again, what a match to kick off our home show today. Not the match we expected, but definitely pulling out all the stops is Kayla and Jess. Up top is Kayla telling Jess to get back up here. We gotta remember Kayla was a former main title champion here in the company at such a young age as well. She was the women's champion here in TPW. Currently it's held by Zinda, who is going to face Rose at Extravaganza, the Hall of Famer, one-on-one in a last woman standing match for that title. What an opportunity Zinda got. Pretty much dethroning, without even being dethroned, the former women's champion, who was Ace Isabella. She was very dominant in the women's division as the champion, but Zinda pretty much taking that opportunity that she got at the chamber. Oh, suicide dive out of nowhere. Looking to get the pin on Jess, but a kick out at 1. But as I was saying, an opportunity taken definitely indeed, with those stipulations that at that chamber, whoever won would be able to decide the championship of their choosing as well as their opponent, and Zinda took that 100%, taking the women's title away from Ace Isabella and picking Rose as her challenger. Well, I think in part she did that, Pepperjack, because she wanted to prove she deserves to be the women's champion, not just because she won that chamber and took it. But that's a feat in its own right, beating up all those women in that chamber and being able to pick her opponent. And that's a big feat for Zinda, finally winning her first major championship here in the company. It's been a long road for her, over almost 2 years now, and she's never won a main title here in the company. But hopefully we'll get some more answers towards the extravaganza pay-per-view on that as well. Ooh, dropping the elbow but not able to connect, and Kayla going right after Jess. Some back and forth now between Jess and Kayla. Jess continuing the assault with her strength. I think is going to overpower Kayla here. And she does. Huge gut punch and leading into a maneuver. Thunderbolt bomb and connects. Can that be it? As Jess continues in the tournament.
Here's your winner,
What a display of power from Jess. Obviously the fans did not like that at all, but that's how the cookie crumbles. We'll see who else will qualify in the all-in-one women's tournament, but we continue now, I guess, to our main event, because we had our first match taken out because of that mystery assailant who took out the tag teams involved in the first part of the match. So we'll see the Ram and his brother All-Star versus Tyler Cool, the leader of the new corporation, and his lackey Daniel Brown.